Mr. Chair. 29 smoke-free days ago, there was a clog in the system, Mr. Chair, and like any sort of infrastructure, you have to get in there, you have to put in a stent, you have to unclog the arteries, sir. And this is what this bill is. And I couldn't believe my luck, Mr. Chair, when I looked at the notes and I looked at the bill more seriously than I have for a long time, sir, and I saw that it was about unclogging the arteries, sir, of what can only be considered to be an appalling state of affairs, where you have a country that wants to get ahead, just like anybody, wants to get ahead, wants to show off, wants to go at a rate of knots that will take this country further and faster than it has ever done before, but couldn't, because the build-up of plaque, the build-up of a clogged system. And I consider this, sir, infrastructure bill to be the economic stent, sir. Taking, sir, the red corpuscles, sir, to the tissues of the nation. Sir, taking the red corpuscles to the tissues of the nation, sir. Tissues. There we are, tissues, Mr. Chair. It is great to be back. It is great to be back in the fold of those that want to see the arteries of our nation unclogged so we can get ahead, sir. Welcome home. Thank you very much, sir. But let's be serious, sir. Let's be serious. We are a small nation, sir, and I don't want to stand here and tell the nation what happened in the last 9 years of the Labour government. But no, I won't say, but I will. But I want to say that unless we have a good infrastructure, unless we have a good system whereby people can get ahead, and that's from the smallest business, from the one-man operation to the 200, 300, 400 person operation, then unless we allow those companies and allow those businesses to succeed, we are not going anywhere, sir. And the net effect of a poor infrastructure can only be, sir, a poor future for our children and our grandchildren. And if we don't take the opportunity to, yes, and I know it might be funny to use the analogy of my unfortunate experience 29 smoke-free days ago, but it's serious. It is serious. Unless you unclog those arteries, unless you unclog the systems that are clogging up business, are clogging up the airways, sir, I think that we are going to be in trouble. And just like myself, sir, if I didn't have that stent put in and opened up the artery, I would have been in some serious trouble. Sir, the future would not have been bright for either myself, my children or my grandchildren, sir. And I see this as being, actually, above all, we can talk about the foreshore, seabed and all sorts of things. But clearly, if we are to move this nation forward economically, then we're going to have the tools by which we can do just that and do justice to our kids and our grandchildren. So without further ado, it's essential. It is essential that our infrastructure is there so it can cope with what hopefully will come in the future. Sir, better roads, better rail, sir, better infrastructure, better utilities for the whole of the nation,
I
sir.
call Darian Fenton.
Mr Chair, well,